legs for you today. So we have 4 stations around the room, where each station for either 4 to 5 sets or 10 to 12 minutes, whatever comes first or whatever you guys decide to do. First one is going to be hamstring. I'll set the bands on the floor. Actually, I can demonstrate one now. Right here. You could do it with the curls on the bench, or we could do it banded on the floor. I'm going to throw in a superset of calves here. Okay, we'll do our calves off the thank you, Patty. While we're here, if you want to do banded hamstrings, you're going to kneel down, and I basically just take the band and loop it over the back of my heels. Shouldn't be too hard to do. Then you're going to kind of shimmy your knees forward, lay on your belly, and you're going to just crank it like this, just a little bit. It's not big range of motion. This is the very tight bands. This one's really going to be restricted, but you should be able to feel that right like this. Just pull it in and out. You have 15 to 30. The high-end reps, the 30, will be on something like the band, and the lower-end reps can be on something like the curls. However, these curls, most of us can get to probably about like 20, 25. When you get to the hamstring curls, you want to put your weight down like this. If you can't, we'll load it up for you. I'm going to scoop both my toes in here. Let's a little bit. And as I lean down, I curl up. I'm going to kind of shimmy right between my feet. Keep your toes together. Hold on. Lower, 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 lower. And then come up just shy of full rest. Okay? So I'm going to let it sink down and just kind of come up right here. Sink and curl. Nice full range of motion. So it's one or the other, or you could do like 2 and 2, or go back and forth. And then your calf raises. Calf raises, we'll stay with our 15 reps today. 15 straight up and down, 15 with the toes in, and then 15 with the toes out. Okay, so calves and hamstrings. All right, moving on. We have barbells. So we have a sequence of bridges with close and wide stance. All right, so we're going to roll this on out. All right, so have a seat. I also have those hip bands that you can strap dumbbells on. So if you want to do your bridges with that instead of a barbell, you can. We'll have to find our pads too. We'll need them for these. So what we're going to do is at 10, 8, 6, 4. Okay, so I'm going to go 10 with my feet regular, all the way up, all the way down. And then I'm going to go 10 wide. Okay, real nice and wide. Then I'm going to go 8 regular, 8 wide, 6, 6, 4, 4. I don't know why I write 2, 2, but there's always 2, 2. And then I'm going to be pulse for 10 at the end. I'll adjust the board, don't worry. Okay, and you just kind of stay down on this. We can also do these off Bosu balls if you don't like to tire. So we have multiple ways to do bridges. Next station, cable side swing into side squat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my foot right here on the handle. The handle part on top. Side swing, bring my leg back, then step out into a squat. Okay? This is a little heavy for me to do this smoothly. So I'm going to swing it, squat for 1. Swing it, squat for 2. Okay? So you have right side, left side. And the last station is kind of like our step overs, but not. You're going to do a side squat. I kind of like the platform, so I think the flat is a little too high for something like this. So I'm going to squat and then lunge. Okay? And then side squat again. I like to bring my foot back in here and then reverse lunge. So I'm going to go 8 by 8. 1, 1. Now, if you have bad knees and you don't want to go like that, you can side squat and then just kind of mini step down. You don't have to go to lunge. Same thing, you don't have to go into a big squat. A lot of the work is right here on this leg on the platform. So you can do minis, okay, where you can stay nice and tight. And I would say add like 4 reps additional if you're going to do minis. And then if you need help, you can use put one of the platforms in front of your axis and do it that way. So quite simple. Any questions?